Right, I'm live. Okie doke. This is kind of a test. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this. I just thought I'd go live just to see. It's more of a test. Don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know if there is anyone about tonight tuned into YouTube. Doesn't look like it. Got no viewers. Probably because no one knows I'm live. Oh, there is someone there. Evening, GWL Buckley Junction. Sorry, I forgot your name. Oh, an evening to Old Smallwood Junction. You'll have to excuse me. Probably got my nerves. I'm just doing this as a test to see if it actually works. I can run trains. It's going to be very awkward because obviously, as you can see, the layout is behind me. And obviously my computer's in front of me. I can move the webcam over there, but it means it's going to be a job for me to see what's on the screen. But if anyone wants me to do that, just give me a shout and I'll try and do it. I don't know how to go. Evening to Timber Surf as well. And say evening to Sion. Sorry I forgot your name. Honestly didn't mean to. There's a lot of names to try and remember, as some of you are probably on that. I know you two are probably on Anna's channel, which is Buckner Junction. So I do recognise you from there, and I know a couple of you, Simon, and you subscribe to my channel as well. So I would say I've got so many subscriptions now as well to other channels. It's job to remember who everyone is, and I think I'm not able to forget everyone, but I try not to. But I do try and keep up with everything. So no, I haven't got the healing yet. I've been all the work I did, what I showed in my last video was what I did when I was on holiday, which was last week. I had a week off of work. So what you see in that video is what I've done. I'm hoping now I've got a few days off that, all days off. If the weather holds out, I'm hoping that I can continue on with the hill. I'd like to. It's just a case of whether I can shape the one behind what's going to go behind the signal box and replace that one. If I can do that, yeah, hopefully I'll get a bit more done, and I'll get that in a video as I progress. But it depends on the weather, because I think the weather's going to be a bit dodgy again this coming week. So I don't know if I get a chance, because obviously I've got to do it outside because of the mess. Yeah, sorry, Sean, GW Buckley Junction. I didn't realise you was Welsh. Obviously, I've got nothing against you, nothing against the Welsh. Please don't think that. I just didn't know you was Welsh, so do apologise for that. If you don't mind, obviously, I'll call you Sean, because I'll probably remember that easier, hopefully. But yeah, the hill will be. I do intend to carry on, because obviously, once I've got it shaped, I've got to grass it up, so that will hopefully go in the next video, and hopefully it'll be easy up to my usual standards, maybe even slightly improved. Obviously, as you can see in the video, those, if I point that way, that's obviously the original hills, which are going to stay in at the moment, obviously until I get the new ones done. But I'd say it depends on what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, but I do intend to work on them, because the replacement big hill, that needs to be cut down to meet the one what's going to goes behind the signal box, but I can't do that until I get the signal box one sorted out, because obviously for the height. Other than that, I haven't done much to that because they've been better work, so I haven't really had a chance. What I did forget to show you guys in one of my videos, and I'll show you now if you bear with me, I'm just going to bring around, is when I went to the Spa Valley Model Railway exhibition, the Spa Valley Railway, I picked up a kit. I'll show you that now. It's a Cambrian Models one. It's a London, Brighton, South Coast Railway open wagon kit. So I picked that up, and it's my first ever railway kit. I did build a couple of Airfix kits when I was young, so that's going back a few years now. I haven't really built a kit in ages, but it's in there. I need to start on this and have a go at this. So I got that. I also got some couplings and some wheels to go with it as well. So hopefully at some point I will start on that. My main intention is probably to get the heels done first. Once I get the heels done, or at least get them shaped up so they're ready for the grassing, I'll have a go at doing the kit. But that will need, I think I'll need to prime that first and paint it before I assemble it. But hopefully that will turn out okay. Is that what the saying is? I thought I'd do this as a test, really, more to see if anyone would watch. Obviously, being a Saturday night, people are probably doing other things, but there's not much on the telly now, so I just thought I'd come up here and see if I could have a go. If anyone obviously wants to ask me anything, you're more than welcome to. You want me to run some change, Sean? Okay. I'll have a go. As I say, this is going to be quite difficult because I can't see the screen, but if you don't mind seeing the back of my head, I haven't got many out in the fiddle yard. I can show you that because I don't think I've actually shown you that in the video before, so excuse the camera. Hopefully I won't make you too dizzy. I'll point it around, but my fiddle yard is, oh, I can't see, where's the camera pointing? Yeah, so it's actually there. So obviously where the tunnel comes out at the moment from the main line, it comes out and it goes straight into my fiddle yard, which is 4-lane fiddle yard. 2 of them, the main back 2 sides, they're designed to take 3 coaches and a tank loco, and these 2, if I try and turn this around, see what I'm doing, yeah, so these 2 here, they're actually shorter siding, so they'll take the 4 wheelers and a terrier, maybe even a bigger tank, and the one next to it is the same sort of length, so that'll take that or 2 coaches. So that's where I hide retrain, so that's why you've got behind the wall. Obviously when I redo the hillside here, across here, across there, once the new hillside's in, I'm probably going to do a bridge. At the moment, plans to do a bridge and then one turn around, excuse the tools. It'll be a bit of an S-bend round, but I'm intending to do that, and then the road will go into the creamery, so I've got somewhere to put some of my vehicles. Right, and yes, you are right, Sean. God does love a challenge, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll be alright. Right, I'm not really sure where I can put this because it's set up for the screen, but I can try and run something. Bear with me a minute. I don't know. I can get a decent view. Maybe I can put it round. Oh, if I don't get myself tied up. Let's have a go. Can we rest this so you can see a bit of the main line? Oh, excuse me, the remote's going to go bash. I've got a box, hopefully. Now. Oh. Let's put that there for a sec. Now, I'm just going to move. Bear with me, because I'm on the chair. Also, I need to reput the station sign up because at the moment my platforms, everything is, well, most of the stuff apart from the chairs, the station signs and the lamps are blue tacked on, because I do intend to rebuild my platforms with balsa wood at some point. So let's have a go. If you just bear with me a second, guys and girls. I'll just see if I can release the made up train and run that round. Where are we? Run that round. Right, hopefully this will work, because bear with me because I haven't run anything for a while. But hopefully you can see that one go around. It's going to stop because I've just realised I haven't set the signal, because obviously I've got interlocking signalling, so bear with me, because if I don't do that it won't run any much further than that into the platform. Where are we? Oh, yeah, I hit the buffers. Right, so that's definitely in. Give me a second, sorry guys. Sorry, I will be in a second. Just bear with me. I'm just going to do something quickly, won't be a second. Right, sorry about that, guys. Oh, evening, Ivor. I know it's not your real name either, but I've just seen you join the chat, so I just thought I'd be remembering manners and say evening to you. Right. So that's the M7 just coming to the station. I can run it back out if you like. Just bear with me, and we'll do this properly. In fact, what we'll do, just so you can see, if I can get the camera back just a bit, bear with me, because she's got a balance now. Oh, that's balance. Right, sorry guys, that's the best I can do for a minute. I'm just going to reset that signal. Alright, and hopefully I shall pull, if you watch number one, He'll be Martin. Sorry, as I've said before, I'm trying to remember his name. So I got a bit like Alan at Butler Junction problems. I got terrible job remember names, and I could write everyone's name down on paper, but I'll end up with a list, and then I'll still forget, and it won't be very good. So I should try to remember. If I don't, please bear with me and just shout again, and I'll try and keep an eye on the chat while doing this. Right. So as most of you are aware, if you subscribe to the channel, I've got interlocking signal system via an Arduino set up by my brother. And very kindly, he built all the signals. They're actually ratio ones, so he built them and painted them, and they're working. It's a fully interlocked system, so I can't actually run anything without having the signaling right, because the light is actually powered on one controller. And yeah, so to have, I can only run one train at a time, and for any train to run sort of probably just before the signal box, the signals are got to be set, otherwise it will get to a certain point around the signal box area or just before, and then nothing will run, because obviously the power won't be there, because the Arduino is not, the signal is not set up because it's interlocking. But I like it like that, and my brother likes signaling. He's kind enough to offer, so I thought I'd do it. Right, so if you bear with me, hopefully if I pull the signal off like that. Oh, thanks, Martin. I'm glad there's a good picture and sound. So I've got to keep turning around and see what's going on, because I haven't got a setup to see the way the computer and the that is. There you go. We'll run the Ex-London South Western rebuilt Monsell coaches, the tank wagon, and it's the back one, I think. I can't remember what it is now. PLV, that's in the luggage van. Let's just run that back out. And that runs that. So I can only run train at a time. So I'm not going to be able to run a lot. Just bear with me, because my sign's just fallen over again on one of the platform signs for platform 1. Sorry about this. To say, it is blue tacked on because I do intend at some point to replace the platforms. I've got the balsa wood in, so I'm going to do a balsa wood, and I'll do Southeastern fine cast plastic card on the side for the walls. Generally, surface will be balsa wood tops. I haven't decided what colour yet, but that will appear at some point in the future. I will do that. That probably won't start until next time I'm off of work, because I've got to do the hills next. But yeah, so it's all a work in progress like everybody else's layout. But it's getting there. I haven't got much stock out at the moment, so I will see what else I can run. If you bear with me, I've got the Hornby four-wheelers and the Terrier Leadenhall set up, and they're run, so I can run them if you bear with me. And that might be a bit jumpy though, because the pickups on my Terrier are not that. Can be temperamental. I don't know what it is. What's the set of my Hornby Terriers, but I seem to have the pickups don't seem to be as good as they are on other Terriers. I'll just make sure that's set to run. Hopefully it will run. Bear with me. I'll do something different. I'll run them into platform 2, I think. It will set that up for platform 2. If you bear with me. Hopefully. No, does help if you pull the right lever, of course. Right, bear with me. Let's see if we can get. Is Terrier going to run? Oh, it does help to de-isolate her as well. That might have helped. I forgot I had her isolated. Oh, she's going to be jumpy. Bear with me. As I say, I haven't run anything for probably a couple of weeks, so excuse stuff if it's jerky. The terriers are not bad, but I don't get a chance to run as often as I would like to. So that's a terrier. Evening, Al. Good to see you in the chat. This, as I've explained to somebody else, this is just an experiment to see what goes on, to see if the live actually works. I don't really know what to run because I haven't got anything set up really. I've only got 2 sets up because I've been working on the heels, and obviously last weekend I was doing some family stuff, and obviously apart from doing the heel, well, I don't think I even had a chance to do the heels when I got back. I might have done a tiny bit more shaping, but basically I hadn't had a chance to do any work apart from that little bit, and also been back at work. So yeah, until tomorrow, and that depends on what I was going to do tomorrow. I won't be able to do anything else, but I do intend to carry on working on them. So it's probably going to be a bit boring, but it's more of an experiment to see what's going to happen and to prove that it works. If anybody's obviously got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here for them. If anybody's got any hints and tips, or any general chat, please let me know. If I can get an angle, what I'm going to do, bear with me while I take the signals off. What I'm going to do, I'll see if I don't tangle myself up in this wire. I don't know if I can see if the terrier can run around. Bear with me because this is awkward because I keep turning around and see what you're seeing. What I'm going to do, because I've only got one webcam plugged in as well. I have got 2, but the other one is not as good as this one. Right, so obviously that's my station, as most of you have seen, and the goods yard. Now we have got run-round points in the platform. So what would normally happen is the loco would come in, let the passengers off. Probably got no power now, so bear with me. Let me pull the signal off. What I'm going to do, it's in real life, the train will let the passengers off and then run the coaches forward. Actually, I don't need to do that. That's a complete lie because I've just realised I'm in platform 2. So I don't need to do that at all, do I? Because I'm not actually running round. So I can't show you that with that set. I'll have to show you with another set. But I can't do that. What I need to do is put another loco on the other set to do a run round. Right. Told you it wasn't going to be very good, didn't I? Bear with me. What I think I'll do, I'll just show you if I can get up that tripping over because I'm on my computer chair as well. So this tends to get in the way, but it's more comfy for me. Just show you this quickly. The other little bit I've done as well was sneak peek. Bear with me because I'm moving the camera. If you've seen my previous videos, obviously you'll know that I've done a kit built good shed. Sorry, where are we? Let's put back. Well, I've got to glue it down, but I've actually got a roof on the canopy now. It just needs gluing down, but I've actually done the work to glue it for the canopy now, so that's now looking a lot tidier. On the roof itself, again, I've got to stick that down, which is that piece there. I've done that as well. It's kind of a sort of a version of ridge tiles. I've got to mark them on, but I haven't glued either of those two down yet, so I have made that progress as well. So there's a little bit gone on there. I think it looks quite good, and it's certainly better looking at the bare wood, because it's actually a laser cut kit, a good shed. So on here I had bare wood, because they actually what they put on there was basically like you've got through the roof there a window pane, which looked really odd. So I've done that, and it's done out of Slater's plastic card with and it's supposed to be their corrugated sheet one. It's not too bad. It's not got much depth in there to mark out the corrugations, but it don't look too bad. So that's improved that. Go along. Oh, bear with me, because I got my legs stuck and I can't see the comments. So I'm trying to see what you guys are saying. Oh, no messages yet. So this has been good yard. So nothing much has happened here. Can't really. I've decided I'm not really going to work more in this area, apart from that fact I don't know what to put in it. I want to get the creamery finished a bit more as well as the hills, but I'll just take the box away. What was we lean the webcam on? Up here, I'm going to put, or a bit closer somewhere around there, I'm going to put a cattle dock to replace the old one. That'll go in. Once I've done that, then all this area here will be weathered in a bit more, or grass, whatever, or maybe a footpath. I haven't quite. Well, I need a road to it, road access. So I might do a road come in here and go so it goes off the board, and maybe fence this bit. But we'll see. Maybe fence it, maybe access a gate across for access to the yard, but I ain't got that far yet. Right, if you bear with me, what I'm going to do, I'll just put the webcam down again. Evening, Peter. Sorry, I've just seen you joined. I've just turned myself around. Right, let's do. Put the camera back. Put the camera back. It's not going to balance. Bear with me. Right, hopefully that's balanced. Right, hopefully Leadenhall will now depart the station. Oh, wrong way. Silly boy. Turn the switch on the controller. Hopefully we can see Leadenhall depart. Oh, she's stalled again. She's not running too badly, actually. Let's put it back in the yard. Or fiddle yard, I should say. And I might have her off. Right, guys, sorry about that. That's that done. What was he going to do now? What can we run on? Oh, I was going to show you a run round. Excuse me a minute, I just need to check one of my logos to see if it's got a coupling on the front. It has, good. Right. What I might do, nearly tripped myself up on a wire. Let's see if I can move this around, just so you guys can see. go around to the engine shed area. You'll have to excuse the bits and pieces out on it. It is a work in progress, and I've not worked on this area for a while, and it's the easiest place to keep the bits at the moment. Well, I know basically a lot down that end is spare couplings, and a couple of windows there actually for the office building, what you can put on the goods shed, but I haven't put it on. But I've put it all there for now, so I know where there is. Also, my engine shed will need painting up. That's actually excess filler there, what I didn't wipe off in time. So I need to cover that. It does need painting, so I'm going to paint this. That is another project I'm going to have to do as well. Is paint the engine shed up to make it look a lot better. This was actually scratch built. It's actually based, funnily enough, on a super quick 2-road goods shed kit, but it's basically a longer version. What I've scratch built, but I've just used card to build it. And what I did, if I go around the side, the windows, so the style was the same, and I've nixed the windows from the super quick kit I built. So it's obviously longer than that, a super quick one to suit my needs. But I covered it in the Wills kits. Brick, I've forgotten its actual name. I can't get in the box, but I know it's the Wills kits in embossed brick plastic. That's what I've done. I covered it with that, but it needs painting up. So that's another job on my list. The water tower there, that's actually a super quick kit, and some of you will probably recognise and know. It was actually made by my late father. I've decided I wasn't sure if to keep it on the layout because I didn't know if it was going to fit, but I've decided to keep it on there for now because it's it's something to remind me of my dad, and it does look odd on the layout without it's just a blank space. I mean, it is quite tight, I must admit, in there, but it's a kind of sort of tribute to that. It's nice to have something of his on my layout, as most of the rolling stock actually come from there because it was left to me and my brother. So yeah, I've also, the only thing I've really done over here, and that was a while ago, was weather it up. So you've got some real coal, some geoscenics, cinder ballast, sorry, and some geoscenics over there. That's geoscenics, real ash as well. So I spread some of that about. The walk-ons are back in the Scenecraft one. Unfortunately, you can't get them anymore, but that's actually London Brighton South Coast design one. And the coaling stage is the Hornby scale down one. Now my turntable, let's go, where are we going? Up, down, where are we? Sorry guys, I'm trying to roll the camera to get you in. This point there, yeah, that I've got a Pico turntable in. Does take up a lot of room, but it means I can turn tender engines, and it's easy. It was the easiest way to do it. It is hand operated as well. I've not motorized it. I may manually motorize it, or I may put a motor on it at some point in a future date, but I'm not sure when. And the other thing as well, on the bottom of it, there is a little ring what I'm supposed to have glued up onto the spigot, and I haven't done that yet because I've misplaced it, and also I wasn't quite sure what colour I was doing the turntable because I've used the Humbrol red brick for the inside, and then I did try some super quick brick paper on it, but it did, I don't know if you can see on there, but there's some marks around there where it's not, the bridge sort of scraped, so I ended up taking it all off. So I might probably stick to the red for now. and just dirty the well up a bit more. And hopefully I'll find that bit of plastic to stick it on, because it does, as you probably can, I don't know if you can hear and see. Oh yeah, it does sort of, without that, it does fluff about a bit. So what I'm going to have to do, if you bear with me, I'm just going to have to put the camera down a bit at a funny angle. Stay there a second. Oh, sorry, excuse me, guys. This is not it. I'm trying to balance it on the box. And it's not working. It wants to pull itself off. Right. Just excuse me a sec, guys. I'm just going to push it from underneath. I find I have to, because it hasn't got the plastic on the bottom, push it underneath to stay down. And I didn't quite line the tracks up properly when I laid them either. But if you bear with me, what I'm going to do, it's not a very good camera angle, that is it? I wonder if I can move its tools. Bear with me. Hopefully, if I move all these. Oh, excuse the noise. Hopefully, if I move these, they won't get in the way, and I won't be able to get the camera down there. Where are we going? Sorry, that's a bit better. Oh, hi Mark at Hemmeldown. Thanks for joining. This is going to be a bit poop because this is just an experiment, so please bear with me, because I was a bit bored and I thought I'd do a live just to see if anyone was going to watch. I have got some viewers watching, so that's something. Right, now bear with me, because I've got to isolate the fiddle yard off just to make sure nothing moves in there. Right, what I'm going to do to prove stuff can run around, we're going to take that signal off. Now what we need to do is pull that, and then hopefully we can get the E4 to come out to play. That's the E4. What I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can get her to show you running around, and just to prove I can run around in a platform. So we'll send her off. Oh, we've just made a mistake, because I didn't. Oh, she's come off. I didn't change the point. What a silly boy. Should have changed the point. Alright. Alright, she's run round. So if you bear with me, excuse the dizziness. Move the camera again. I'm going to put the camera around here. So as you can see, she's run round into the goods yard, because that's where the road from the engine shed goes. Where are we? There we are. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to run her out onto the main line. So bear with me a second. What we're going to do is, oh, we've got some sticky points as well. Let's throw a little bit. Excuse me, and the point's going off there. They're normal Pico point motors, so that's what are noisy, but I prefer them because it means you can change them manually if anything goes wrong, like they just did, because they just got stuck. So what I'll do, we'll run her out to the railway. Sorry, you can't see, guys. Turn around. We'll move her out to the main line. No, change the switch. We'll move her out to the main line. some mirror off. Sorry, it's the wire again. Oh, right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to balance the camera again. And I can't see what I'm doing. Right, you guys are there. Oh, sugar. Sorry. I just trod on a wire. That wasn't a clever idea, was it? Joys. Told you this was going to be rubbish, didn't I? That's now just knocked everything down. Let's get that back. Where were we? Oh, guys. Sorry about this, guys. The wire travels on the floor because of where the computer is, which does make it awkward. Oh, evening, Clive. Yes, there is a CDU on the points. It's just they do get a bit sticky sometimes from non-use, especially this one here. They are electrofoil, but this one for some reason just seems to be a bit sticky. But I haven't really got the what's the word for it? The I don't know if it's get on go, but probably the wrong word. But the not in the right mood to dig that out and replace it, and then obviously desolder the wire and resolder it so that can stay. It normally moves once you've moved it manually. It normally moves fine on the lever frame. It's just a bit, for some reason, I don't know if that might got a bit of glue in it or something. Not really sure. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push the E4 back so I can couple up to the set, and what we'll do, just to prove that I can run round. Oops. Right, let's just decouple. Right, this is just to prove. Oh, nearly trying the wire, nearly sent you all flying again then. Right, so I'm going to take that off, and we want to change the point back. Put my sign back up, what's fallen over and lose that yet again. Right, hopefully we can, if I put that, no, wrong way. We'll get this set in. Oh dear, didn't set the signal again, silly boy. This just proves the interlock is working, the interlocking system. It just, the Lego stopped, and that's not because it's sticky or anything, it's because silly boy here didn't set the signals. So let's set the signals and she'll be able to run in the platform. Should have thought of that first. Signalman's not very good either. So, as I say, this would happen in real life. The train would run into the platform, the passengers would get off, and the loco would then push the coaches forward. So it will then, obviously with no passengers on, and that, for any new ones joined, and that would allow the loco to run round. So what we're going to do, if you bear with me, we'll try and change this for you guys so you can see the loco. Let's run that down a bit. Where are we? Right, so as you can see, she's in platform 1. If I move up, just a bit, sorry guys, I'm balancing this on the box. And it doesn't like it like that. Probably the wrong way to balance this. Let's put it on the other side of the box. Right. Hope that's all right for you. Now, I'm gonna, so if we carry on, so if I flick the switch, all the passengers are go off. So we should now do the push back. Right, so just so we've got enough room to clear the points. Right, and get the old hand of God, or hand in the sky, whichever you prefer to call it, to uncouple. So I've got manual uncouplings, all tension locks, because I'm used to that and find it easy to get on with. Now, what we'll do, we'll run the loco back, and now with a bit of luck, and these might be sticky as well, so excuse me if my finger gets in the way. Oh no, we better take this signals off first, you stupid boy. Dear oh dear, the signalling is not very good tonight, is he? He's absolutely rubbish. Because if I didn't take them off, I couldn't release the ground frame. Now the ground frame probably gets stuck as well. We'll see. Oh no, that went first time. Right, so we should now. Where are we going? Let's run the loco around to the starter signal. It will stop there. We'll throw the what will be the ground frame for operated points in real life. We'll throw those points back for the run round, and we'll set the other point so that we can come out the station. So the signal will come off, that'll come out the platform, and we continue running along. So what we'll do, we'll run the nearly for up to the just past the point. We'll release the signal, put the point back, and if I twist around slightly, as you can see, yes, I will put him on report, Alan. He's been very useless tonight, and he's forgetting himself all the time. Right, so what are we going to do? We've got to go at platform 1. So because we get at platform 1, what we're going to do, put the facing point lock on, and we'll release the ground signal. Now, hopefully, the E4 will now run back. It's coupled up. And we'll run back into the platform. Like so. There we go. Right. So that is now change the facing point lock, take that off. Sorry, take the ground frame. Take it to the on position, release the ground frame. Right. Oh, Alan, you just said about the tanker, I think, Al. Bear with me a minute. Let's just try and scroll back a bit. Yes, you did like the milk tanker, don't you, Alan? Yeah. Right, I'm going to make you all dizzy again, just for you, Al. Let's close up the milk tanker. It's a Hornby 6-wheeler one. Can't remember if I've run it around Buckland Junction with you or not before. Possibly, can't remember. But there's a close-up for you anyway. So it's a Hornby model. I think it was released a couple of years ago. It's actually, as far as I know, its livery is a livery what on the milk tanker wagon, or one of the milk tanker wagons, what the Bluebell Railway in Sussex have got. I believe though that it's not, livery is not quite a true livery, as in a real life one, but I'm sad to be corrected on that because I don't know. It's just a rumour that I heard that someone said that is not an actual correct livery for a milk tanker at that time, but I don't know because I've not researched it, so I'd have to research it to have a look. So if you bear with me, I'm just going to put the camera back down so you don't keep getting dizzy. Oh, sorry, pressing the box. Now what I'll do, if I turn this around a bit, oh, let's just drop in a coupling hook. So I use unfolded paper clips for uncoupling hooks. So now I've got to drop that on the floor. I'm going to find that. Let's pick that before I lose it again. Put that there. Well, move that up. Hopefully you've got a half decent view there. Right, what we'll do, we'll should we set point wise. So if I pull the lever, that just set the signal off, and we'll send her back to the fiddle yard. Except I'm not sure where she's set. We can't do that because she's not set right. Right. Now we can set her off to the fiddle yard, otherwise she'll go crashing into the siding she was in, and there's a lake up the other end, and we don't want her crashing into that. We're off now. Off she goes. Into that, put the signal back. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to isolate her in the fiddle yard as well for a moment, otherwise she'll move. Oh yes, I know you enjoy a tank wagon now. No problem at all. I hope you did like that. Now I've only got that one, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat the other tanker I've got, because that one I brought, which I've just shown you myself, the other milk tanker, excuse me cheating, is I think this is a Dapol one. Let's have a look. Yes, it's a Dapol 6-wheeler. Again, in the United Dairies, they're a different version. You're not going to see that, are you, Al? Sorry, I'm going to have to hold it for you. That's my other milk tanker. This has actually come from my late dad's layout. So it's a Dapol model. It's quite good. I don't know how old it is. Probably quite old now. I'm not sure how old. Don't know. I can't even guess. But yeah, I've got this one as well. That's in a different livery, but it is quite nice. I quite like it, so I've got them too. So there you go. They're mainly from my creamery, which if I put this back, I'll just show you. Let's put that back. So the creamery, there's that building there, and that's a private side into it there. If anyone's watched my videos, you'll notice that there was a level crossing gate there, which I was going to use as a gate into the sidings. I have still got it. I haven't broken it. That's actually currently with my brother, who is working on making it so it'll be a movable one, so it opens and closes off of a switch, which will go into the wired into the Arduino. But he's still working on a program for that, so at the moment that's not there. That's why there's no gate there, but hopefully that will come along at some point too. Oh, I forgot to say hi to Stephen Cameron, thank you for joining us as well. Peter, Great Northern Railway to the Red Centre. I don't know if I can do a video on it because it's obviously the signalling system and interlocking. It's already been done. As I say, it was all designed by my brother. It works off an Arduino. So he done the sketch straight programming of it because I ain't got a clue how to do it. He's actually a signal technician on the underground. So signaling is his kind of thing, and he wanted to do it for me. If you don't mind me making you all dizzy again, I can show you. It's not much light under the board. Yeah, with what I do. Well, it's not too bad. That so this is all. It's all under the second board, all the electronics for it. So you got a separate power supply there, which is a silver box there. That supplies the main power. The Arduino. Oh, sorry guys, is under there. What else is there? There's a few relays, etc., and circuit boards. Sorry guys, it's not easy to show you dotted about. Where are we? Can't see where I'm pointing. Yeah, there's a few of those. Obviously, and there's the point motors under there. There's a CD there, Clive. That's over the back there. I don't know if you can see that. And then obviously the signals are controlled by servos. Where are we? If I can see you. Oh, I can't see one point. Yeah, the block of wood. Where are we? I can't even get my finger in here. Excuse me. Yeah, where my finger point? That block of wood there. That's actually got a servo mount to it. That's actually for one of the. Is that for one of the signals? I think it is. Yeah, that's for the ground signal. So yeah, that's how the signal's done. They're done on servos, and I say all this was programmed by my brother into my Arduino, so I haven't got a clue how it was programmed. Like, he done most of the wiring. If I go there, that's the actual lever frame itself. There again, he designed this. I put the toggle toppers on there. They're actually gauge master ones, but what he did is did a bit of experiment. I think he used Excel, if I remember rightly, to print the panel out. And he's experimenting until he got the size right. Printed the different sizes until he got the size right, and then we just laminated and printed the few of the right size out on A4 paper and laminated the sheet, and then we cut some out. So I've got a couple of spares, and it's just stuck on there with blue tack, but it means I've got everything on there. I know where it is. Oh dear, we've got a troll. Excuse me, guys. Let's put the camera back for a minute. I don't know how I'm going to block this one. Where are we? Let's block this idiot. Block. Come on. Right. Hopefully that's just got rid of that horrible person in the chat. Hope he's gone, guys. You can phone that, would appreciate that. Oh yes, yeah, I know you like your red tanks. I like the tanks. The tanks too. I like looking at yawn when we run goose trains around at yawn. Not sure what else I can run for you guys. What I was going to show you. Oh, I'm going to show you my dodgy wiring if you like. Well, I say dodgy. It's actually not that bad. You know, you're not really going to see this because it's all dark under there, but under the turntable, I managed to make it fairly neat. That's my bit of wiring because this original fiddle yard board I actually made a bit bigger from the original one to get an engine shed area and more space for storage sizes. That's hang on, where are we? Can't see. Where's the camera pointing? Over to there. Yeah, that's my dodgy bit of a control panel. That's for isolating the why don't you point? Well, I can't see where I'm pointing, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to point this at the my left panel. Yeah, I printed that out on the computer, so that shows that. The only thing is I've written on there, because I didn't print it on at the time, because I've added those switches there to do with the turntable, so I didn't there. Extra side, and I put it off the turntable. So usually that's pretty naff compared with brothers, but hopefully one day I'll be able to print that out properly and get that laminated. And the other bit control panel is here. These are just isolating switches, so you've got those two there. They do, oh, where are we? Sorry, got to make you dizzy, but I've got an isolator in this side in and one in this side in, and then swing you around. Sorry, I'll probably make you dizzy and sick. I've got an isolator in there to isolate an engine off in the private side in. So that's my efforts. Press the camera for a minute. It seems to be pointing up for some reason. Let's point that down. Get a better angle. Right, so we've got that. I'm not sure really what else to show you guys, because I haven't got a lot of stock out, because I've been mainly working on the hills. I suppose I could try and run the Terrier from the goods yard to move that set over, or I could leave it. Oh, okay, Peter. Please, like, a lot of the neat work down there is down to my brother, because he wired it all, and he can wire and solve the neater than what I can. So I hope that was useful enough to you. And so I can't tell you how it's programmed or anything. I ain't got a clue, because he wrote it all. I just let him do it because he wanted to do it for me. The only thing is he's used all black wiring, which for me is going to be hard to trace if I have a problem to sort stuff out. Because obviously we live a distance apart, so it's not easy for him. Like, he can just pop around and come and have a look if anything does go wrong. But I can normally phone him up. We normally go for it first. If worst comes to the worst of that, is actually semi-permanent, so I could take it apart and transport it up to him. But I don't really fancy doing that, and not only that, I don't know if you can see getting these apart. I think I spilt some glue down in the joint there when I was ballasting the track, so I think they're a bit glued together as well, so they'll be hard to pull apart. Oh, sorry, I've just seen I can't remember your, is it Martin? Let's have a quick switch through. I'm sure it's Martin. Where are we? Where are we? Ivor, where are you? I think your name was Martin. Sorry. Well, thanks for watching anyway. Take care. Hopefully see you soon. Thanks for watching, Peter. Not sure where you're based. You're either somewhere where you're ahead of us in England, so I take you're abroad somewhere, or you're somewhere else, or maybe behind, although you'd probably be ahead by the sound of it. But thank you for joining us, and yeah, hopefully you'll see me in another live stream, but I don't know when it'll be. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Anyone else got any questions, or want me to try and run something different? So there's not a lot of stock out at the moment because it's all, most of it's still boxed up while I've been working on the layout. And I try not to keep too much stock out because I don't want to damage it. Evening Valleys 56X. I've forgotten your name as well. Thank you for coming to take a quick look. And welcome to my live stream and my small layout. As I just said, I'm not running a lot because I haven't got a lot of stock out. But if you the only thing I can really run is my Terrier and my goods yard. I could run that. She doesn't run so well, but I've got a couple of wagons, so I could film a goods train out to it if you bear with me. What can we run at all? Well, might actually have to move to coaches first, I think. Otherwise, we can see me hit them. Oh, sorry, Chris. Yes, that's right. Should have remembered that. I do apologise. I am trying to remember everyone's name. It's not easy, especially when you've been at work all day and you're tired as well. It makes it worse. But yes, I have seen your name before, Chris. Sorry. Because I know you watch Anna's channel and Jenny Kirk's, and I'm sure I've seen you and a couple of others as well. So I do apologise, Chris, for remembers your name. When's the next running session? Alan. Hopefully next week. It all depends on when my wagons turn up, because as you know, I've been waiting for some wagons to come out. One, the brake van has now started to appear. That's appeared earlier because I thought it was going to be, that's the dancehall brakes van. I thought it was going to be next month because when we went to folks, and that's what the guy had said on the Backman Stray sound. But it appears that it's come early, and it's now actually started to be coming out to shops now. But I'm trying to wait for the two Rapido South East Chatham Railway wagons to be distributed to the shops for sale as well, because I want to get them all in one go rather than pay out 2 lots of postage. But I don't know if you might not see the news, but according to Rapido, they've just released a video. Their original plans was to release those with and send them out with their dynamometer car, their linear dynamometer car. But unfortunately, the dynamometer cars, some of them, the one pallet, when it was being delivered, it had an accident and it fell off the tail lift on the driver's lorry. So obviously that delayed everything. Rapido have released a video on that, so if you go to their YouTube channel or even on their Facebook page, you'll see it on there. From what we can gather, it was an accident, but they've actually delayed those because obviously insurance and that, they've got to see what damage is actually happening and expect them all. But what they're going to do, they are going to send the South East and Chatham Railway box van and 2-plank balance wagon out. So I'm waiting for that, but hopefully Monday, Tuesday or next week, Al. I've only got 1 loco and a couple of wagons as well, because that's all I had time for, because as you know, last weekend was a family meet up on the occasion of my mum's birthday, so obviously it's more time up there for family time, so I didn't get a chance to sort much out. But yeah, you can call me in a week, or I'll try and call you, or you can text me or WhatsApp me. Depending on how things go tomorrow, I may even join you tomorrow on the live stream, but I can't promise anything. Oh, Mark Hammerdown, you've got to go, yeah, because you're at works. Thanks for joining me, mate. I really much appreciate that. Sorry, this is a bit rubbishy, but it's just really a test to see if test the webcam out, still make sure that still works, and to see if anyone did that to be on YouTube and pick it up. Um, what can I say? Yeah, I'm pleased you think that it was okay. I'm not sure it was okay, but thanks anyway, mate. I really do appreciate the compliments. Oh, and good evening to Bernie at Crossways Point Junction. Sorry, Bernie. I must admit I didn't watch you this week. Sorry, I've been a bit of a naughty boy, but I was tired from work. I did have a week off, and as I just said, that was family doing. I spent last weekend doing family stuff because my family still live away from me, obviously, it was just nice to have a catch up. I don't get much opportunities now because of having to be forced to work every Saturday. I do fixed days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so it's hard to see them. But I will catch up with your videos, Bernie, and I'll try and catch up with your live streams again. So that's why you haven't seen that. So sorry about that, mate, but I haven't forgotten you or anything. Right. What can I do for you? The only thing I can run now, I can run my Terrier. I suppose I could move those coaches, what I just run before, into another side of the fiddle yard, and then I can make up goods train for you, if you bear with me. So what I'm going to do, if you balance the camera, you can't really see. There's a ground phone signal down there. That does work as well. Sorry, the camera's resting on the box, so I can't really get it to rest well on that. What can I do? If I can take the box away, bear with me. I might. Oh, let's take the box away for a sec. Now that's a bird's eye view. Let's put that down a bit. Where are we? Can we see that ground signal? That's the ground signal there. Yeah, that works. Right, now I'll change these points because the points in the yard are manual. Now this is a Pico Freeway code 100 point because all my tracks code 100. This might be temperamental. My southern olive green livery terrier is a bit temperamental as well. What I need to do is open this up so I can let the terrier out. You should see it. Ground signal just changed. Right, now bear with me because this terrier. Oh, she's not trying to get the. Oh no, she's sticky. Let's pick up again. She doesn't like that. She needs to tend to go a bit faster over the points. Right, now bear with me a sec. I'm going to move her into the yard. What we want to do is move to coaches. Let's uncouple. Where are we? I'm going to uncouple that sec because I've got to move her around to make form up because trying to get in the yard. Right, where are we? So we'll change her around. You're not going to see that, guys, because I've only got one camera, but you'll see the terrier come out the tunnel. What's she coming back up for? Oh dear. Typical, because the camera's live, it's all going wrong. Right, you uncouple. Now, what's going on here? Why are we not? Stop being sticky. Right, you'll just see the terrier come out the tunnel for a minute. It's purely while I'm changing points in the fiddle yard because I want to send her back, swap her out, swap the siding over. Come on, why are you? Oh dear, disaster again. Oh my god. Why did that come off? Oh dear, complete disaster. Ouch. I've just had the PLV come off and the tanker come off. Oh, hopefully not damaged. I don't know why that happened. Let's couple them. Come on. Sorry guys, they're not behaving. Oh dear. Alright. You can couple that down there. Naughty terrier. Let's put you back. Come on, go back. Uncouple. Right. Let's. Come on, naughty terrier. Put you back there. Yeah, that is very true, Bernie. Yeah, as you know, everything seems to go wrong when it's live. Everything wants to misbehave when you don't want it to. Luckily, I think the PLV didn't have any damage on it, nor did the tanker, from what I could see. Oh, hi Tom. Thanks for joining. Good to see you here. This is just a quick live test stream, and I've been going for over an hour already. So now it's not going to be very good because I ain't got very much stock out, and I'm just testing stuff. And that's just happened. I've just had an accident, and everything's starting to play up. Thanks for joining. Anyway, I'm still here. I really need to get out. It's a goods loco, don't I? To film up, take a goods train out. That's going to be awkward because that's right in the box at the bottom. The stop box at the bottom, that is. I haven't got room to get everything out. I'll have to do it with a terrier, I suppose, if you don't mind. Let's just run it with a terrier. What's the terrier going to do? If she behaves, we might be able to fill it out with that. But I can't promise anything because at the moment she's misbehaving. No, she's going to stick and do a naughty little girl. Right, guys, bear with me. Let's turn this around. Where are we? We're pointing at the yard. Let's point at the goods yard a bit for a minute. Right, hopefully that will stay there. Yeah, you're right, Al. It's the camera causing all the problems. Not the locos. Oh, no. She's definitely misbehaving tonight. I believe I've just hit the wall there as well. Good shed. Let's move that. Right. What can we do, guys? We'll find a small goods train. Oh, don't like that point, does she? Come on. What is going on here? Oh, Victoria. Oh dear, stop it. Oh. Anyway, you can put the camera on a bit down there. Possibly, Bernie. I just thought I'll give you a close up of the goods, but Depends which bit you want to look at. I can possibly, where are we? I can move it. I don't know what's to go like on top of the tunnel. What sort of right, it's a bit wonky. Ooh. Is that any good for you, Bernie? That's on the that's on top of the tunnel now. The camera's sitting on top of the tunnel. I can move it back. Yeah, that's on top of the tunnel. If that's any good. And yes, you did hear a cat. I've got two cats. I've got a brother and a sister. That was the sister. That was Missy. She always makes lots of meows for no reason, probably because she wants some attention. Right. Let's move the goods train out. Before I move the goods train though, Bernie, and everyone else, let me make sure. She's going to go. Where can we put her? Let's put her in the right bit of the fiddle yard. Bear with me, guys. Make sure that's set. Right. That's the way you're doing things. Well, that's the only height place I've got, Bernie. The only other place is on top of the signal box. I'm not sure. I can't really. There isn't many places to put it, Bernie, at the moment. And if I put it on anywhere else, it's going to get in the way of the track. Let's have a look. I don't know. You can either have this. The only other thing I can do, Bernie, although that's not as high, you probably can't really see because of the trees, the goods. What about if I sort of temporarily put it there, Bernie? It's not very high. You'll be able to see the goods train come out the goods yard if you like. I can do that. Let's have a go at that. Oh, she's going to stick again. Oh, no, she doesn't like these points. Come on, girl. Why are you sticking? Oh, she's rather sticky. Oh, come on. Right. That's now the fiddle yard filled up. The hand of God, that's it, Bernie. Yeah. The hand of God works wonders, doesn't it? Yeah, that's not a bad angle, is it? The only thing is with that angle, I can't run anything to and from the engine shed because the box is resting on the engine shed line. But yeah, it's not a bad angle. You can see in and out. Oh, there's another person I missed there. Hi, Jay Anderson, Jay Paul Anderson. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Glad you like it. Yes, my layout is mainly Southern-based layout. Although I will run early BR livery stock on there occasionally, but yeah, I run anything from the pre-grouping companies of the southern side, London, Brighton, South Coast, or South Eastern Chatham Railways, and Southern Railway stock, and there's odd couple of bits of BR stock on there as well. And there's also I've got a couple of locos in what was it? Well, private liveries, which are basically the Bluebell liveries. So one is my B4 dock tank, which is Normandy. That's in livery she's in the Bluebell at the moment. And I've also got a P-class Bluebell. She's in a Bluebell livery, or a Bluebell put on there, but they're both stored away at the moment in their boxes. That's because it is deal box. That is the Hornby Scale deal signal box. They just left the nameplate off when they made it. So obviously I put my own one on there to name it after me on that. The box after me on that, but yeah. That is Hornby Scale one. I can't show you the box because it's packed away. Well, I don't know, I might be able to show you. Bear with me out. Let's take this out. If I can get to it. Is it in that one? Oh. I'm not sure if it's... No. Actually, thinking about it, I don't know if I've got the box out. Let me just have a look. I've picked most of the boxes, but I don't think I've got the box for that. No. I got a funny feeling of it second hand, so I haven't got a box to show you. Yes, I would love to go in the signal box. Depends what day. Obviously, it depends when that signal is on. The signal you expect depends when he's on. And obviously, it depends on the time of what day it is. But yeah, I don't mind doing that. We'll have to have a chat about that. But yeah, that would be good. Yeah, the other thing. Oh, sorry, my chair's getting caught up. Bear with me a sec. Let's move that 1 second. Sorry, all my stuff's on the floor. What was I going to say? Does anyone know of a good thumbnail maker? What you can use on a PC? Because all my videos on my channel, I need to make up a proper thumbnails for them. But I don't know what to use. I had a quick look on. I think I looked on my phone because it's an Android phone or Android based. And I did try downloading one thumbnail maker on there as an experiment. Now, as far as I know, it's supposed to be free. But when I downloaded it, I designed one. I put some text on the picture to make a thumbnail, but I wanted to put some more, and it wouldn't let me. It wanted me to pay. So, does anyone in the chat happen to know of a PC-based one? Oh, okay, Bernie. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate that, mate. Obviously, these trees are nowhere near as good as yours, but this is my first one. This is an experiment. But hopefully, you enjoyed what you've seen of it. And enjoy watching the F1. Oh, bear with me a second, guys. All right. I was just checking what was going on downstairs. Sorry. Oh, Tom, sorry, I haven't said that. I don't think I've even said hello to you yet, and you've been here for a little while now, haven't you? Sorry, Tom. Good evening. Sorry, how rude of me not to see you. Hope you're okay, mate. What can I run? I can't really run much more than that. What can I run? It's really awkward to run anything without tripping over stuff because my chair will get in the way. Should really run the goods back in. I'm going to have to cheat. I'm going to have to hand a good special on that. Let's do that because I need to run that back. What I'm going to do, excuse me a second, guys. I'm going to do a bit of cheating in my fiddle yard. Because I want to run the goods train back out of it. Otherwise, I've got nothing free in me fiddle yard roads. Let's uncouple this. I can run this back. And I can do a bit of shunting. Well, try and do a bit of shunting for you with Dodgy Terrier. Alright, let's just put that round there. Now we're going to run into the platform. So what we'll do, let's take all this back off. We will run into platform 1 because that's going to be easy. Let's move into platform 1 now. Hopefully, no, still there we go. Let's get the tire back into platform 1 for it. Stop it. There you go, guys. That's a good string in the platform. Oh, okay, yeah, someone has suggested Photoshop actually for thumbnails, but obviously I haven't got it, and I can't afford to pay out for that. No, I must admit, Photoshop Elements, I've used that in the past, and if I could use that for my photos, I'd do that. But again, I'll have to say, I have to pay for that. My wagons have got to come first. I'll say wagons haven't got to come first, but I want them because, as you know, I've been wanting them for a while. But yeah, I mean, if you want to design me some for the next time I'm around, yeah, appreciate that. Or, you know, we could talk about it anyway. But yeah, that's very kind of you. I'll appreciate that, mate. That would be nice. I will try and look for something else just in case. Yeah, that would be the thing. Photoshop and say, what else? Obviously, if anyone else has got any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'll definitely probably take you up on that if we can arrange something at some point. Right, what we're going to do. Oh, excuse me, it's very unprofessional, isn't it? If I can move the camera forward a bit. Just going to move the camera a bit forward to the station. Yeah. Not too far forward though. I'm going to do a bit of running around. Have a look. So I'm more with the hand of God. Right, we've got the interior to. Oh, no, still again. Let's get out the run back. Oh my god, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, let's run this round. So let's take the signals off. Alright. Stop at the signal. Put the crane fan back. Oops. Make sure she can come out. So let's so she can come out. Where are we? Turn it around. 7.5. Right. Run that backwards. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Silly boy, error again. Always helps if you flick the switch. So we can get right, where are we going? Now, can we go forward? Something like that, yes we can. Take it away. Right, we're going to the yard, so hang on. See the way again. Let's change that, and we won't be able to get in the yard, will we? No, Charlton Reserve. Thanks for joining us. I do hope you enjoyed your time here. I'm sorry it's a bit rubbishy, but this is my first go. And it was only really to see if anyone was about on YouTube and watching. I just thought I'd try and entertain you a little bit. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you soon. Right, let's run that back out. While we again, right. So what we want, we chose the point. Again. moves up to that. Back in. Right, sorry guys, I'm not chatting much, am I? I'm just going to run the wagons back in to the good yard now. Pardon me, sorry. And let's do it at one point again. Right, let's move the camera a minute. There you go, you can see the goods yard now. That might help for you. Excuse the hand of God that I've stuck on the plank. I'll put those there for now. We'll uncouple. Take everything off the track while we're at it, and then couple back up again. Oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me guys, I'll go down, get off on my chair like I should have done in the first blooming place. This is what happens when an auntie novice who's tired tries to do a live stream and it all goes wrong. Let's bring that forward. Right, there we go. Okay, let's put everything back. Oh. Right guys, I don't know how many are left now, 4 of you. Yeah, I'm not surprised because this is a bit boring now, isn't it? Right, I'm thinking of going anyway. It's getting late and I'm sure the wife will want to go to bed in a minute. And there's the railway rooms upstairs, I don't want to keep shouting. So thank you all for joining me. Really much appreciate that. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Some more videos will be coming soon. So I continue, hopefully if the weather holds out enough, I'll try and get a bit more of the hillside done and show you that. But in the meantime, guys and girls, take care of yourselves. Stay safe, keep well. Hopefully I'll see you all for another video soon. So thanks for joining me again tonight. Sorry it's been so rubbish, but it was an experiment initially just to see who was on YouTube, if anyone would watch. It's now going for an hour and 3/4, which is far too long, and I need to go. I need some rest and I need to let the wife go to bed. So thanks again, Paul, for joining, and hopefully I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.